And the music's over. When the music's over, yeah. When the music's over, turn up the lights, turn up the lights, turn up the lights.
Me lethal, bringing it lethal. Step through the door, you checking your ego. Get out of hand, we checking your people. Goes too far, we getting medieval. Look, you broken up, position and fetal. No wings on the barrel, but you see the eagle. Hit trees anyway you think it's legal. You're on a mission for the bag like your name is Smeagol. Make it run so far like a flock of seagulls. From the assassin, we put out hits like Beatles. What you worried for? Why you on pins and needles? Let's hit the whiskey bar for a drink, I mean.
Well, the music is your special friend. Dance on fires, it intends. Music is your only friend. Until the
We came to uplift, get the place moving. Collab with a decade, this one's a shoo-in. Can't stop moving to the beat, my knucker. Ring for this here like dope through a clucker. Bring the big heat, melt you down like butter. Dominate the scene with the words that I utter. Get the world open, moving, singing. Satellite waves, let you know what I'm bringing. Music is my only friend, I figure. Stay true, blue, bank accounts get bigger. I'm out here for now, but I tell you where I'm going. Straight to get paid after this hit show.
well, the music is your special friend. Dance on fires, it intends. Music is your only friend. Cancel my subscription to the resurrection. Send my credentials to the house of detention. I got some friends inside.
You're unfriendly, you wanna commend me. Say you're hardcore, we know you're pretending. I slide in the whip to hate me so tempting. Hate all you want, that's just too much envy. Holding that heater, you best to aim steady. Play with me, my game is so deadly. You say to me the time that I'm spending. Trashing you's away, so what? I'm not bending. Tell us what you want, or thoughts are still pending. What to do next when your shit's ending. Have another drink while your wound's mending. This one's for Jim, drink up, I'm done bending.
Music is your special friend. Till the end, until the end, until the
Boo.
Hello, hello, hello.
How you doing, man? You good?
I'm alright. I've got a bit of a throat infection. Sounds like some tonsillitis or something like that, but hopefully I
Shit.
can manage. How you doing?
All right. Yeah, I'm all good. Not too bad.
How's your week been?
Yeah, a busy week. Easter and all that. Usual.
Oh yeah, Easter, yeah.
Not too bad. Not
Friday,
too bad.
today is Sunday. What is it?
Yeah.
Easter Sunday now.
Yeah.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Jesus Zombie Day. It's the day you come back.
Did you see Donald Trump just tweeted World War III on his Twitter, on his Truth Social?
No.
Oh,
Why? What's
World
he?
War Three. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. It's the end, guys. Quick, get under your tables.
Donald Trump. So, what about UFOs and aliens? What do you know
So
about them?
UFOs and aliens, yeah. This
I
topic was chosen.
reckon Trump's a time traveler alien, didn't they?
Well,
There's.
the time traveler,
I
and
watched
that's
a
what they say.
conspiracy theory on that, but yeah. What was you gonna say? Sorry, man.
Now I was gonna say the UFO topic. It was chosen by our good friend Grey Man, aka Recording Reality on YouTube. Um, yeah. So we're talking about UFOs and aliens today. Well, we're talking about the grey and the little green men, reptilians. I've heard your friends say reptilians a lot. Your friends like David Icke, the royal family are
Reptilians. There's the
aliens.
Greys. There's some from. Oh, they reckon there's some from Sirius, I think.
Serious?
Yeah, Sirius. Is it Sirius? Have you heard of? There's that thing called the Galactic Federation. That like, I don't know if it's bollocks or not, but you get them people online that say that aliens send them messages of, I don't know, from other planets. But yeah.
Here's the chart, guys.
Extraterrestrial beings.
So now let's read out the five bullet points that we're gonna go through. First, we got UFOs. Second, we got extraterrestrial beings and aliens. The Fermi paradox, Drake's equation. Is it Drake's equation? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know a thing or two about that. Number four, we got livable planets. This is my subject. I like
Yeah,
this.
sweet man.
I like this bullet point. And number five, we've got secret space programs.
So some of the names I've heard of, you got grey aliens, you got the reptilians, you got ones called the Nordics, the Mantides, the Palladians, the Ananukai, I can never say that, the Arcturians, the Syrians, the Andromedans,
I've got the Flatwood monster.
Andromedians, and the Zeta, the black ones. Don't know which one that is.
I got the Flatwood monster on my notes here. An alien race. Flatwood monster, greys, little green men, reptilian.
Yeah.
What are these supposed to be different races of aliens, yeah?
Supposedly, yeah.
Can you pull up any pictures of these guys?
Yeah, I suppose we could do. Let's have a
Bring
look.
up a picture of the Flatwood monster. See a picture of a Flatwood monster.
Can't find any. It's just got the typical green or grey ones. So I can't find.
Oh yes, Age. This is our 16th show.
Yeah, man.
We've done so many topics, man. Bloody hell. It's been a hell of a roller coaster, up and down, left and right. And now we are speaking about aliens and UFOs.
What was the one you said?
What's that?
The alien race or whatever it was. What was the name of it?
Flatwood Monster.
Yeah. I got one
Well,
picture here.
Crazy Lady Jane. Has anyone seen? You're saying has anyone seen aliens? Well, the number 4's bullet point says livable planets. Now we can talk about livable planets in a bit. So these are, what's this? The Flatwood Monster.
Oh no, Flatwood Monster. I'll have a look for that. That's a bit weird. That's somewhere in America, I think. But I suppose, where's that picture? You got, would you call these the Greys?
Which one? Yeah.
And then I think these are like the Pleiadians. They're meant to be like humans. Like with blonde hair and stuff.
Where's
They
the
look
one
like
with bat ears?
the bat ears. Fuck knows what that is.
The
They look
Klingons.
like the reptilians. Yeah. Flatwood Monster. Alright.
I forgot to search some sayings from different space shows. Does anyone know in the chat any Star Trek or Star Wars sayings? Hello UK Transparency. Oh, here we go. What's this? A Flatwood Monster.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's supposed to be another alien race. Looks like an alien to me. Big eyes, big head.
So have you ever watched any of the Roswell documentaries or so-called UFO crash sites?
Area 50, was it? Area 51.
Roswell, New Mexico.
When
got a
did it
picture
crash?
of
1951 or something like that.
54? I don't know. I'll have a look actually. Here's a picture of it. Let's have a look what date.
Roswell, New Mexico. You're not allowed to go there.
1947.
1947.
Yeah.
Well, UK Transparency said 57.
Oh. Royal Air Force captures flying saucer on ranch in Roswell region. And that's from July 1947. Yeah,
Well,
newspaper.
yeah, I mentioned before on another stream on a different Masonic topic, I think it was, how they own the newspapers and the media.
Yeah,
And I used to look at research old newspapers, uh, like 1908 or something, 1907 newspapers back then, and there used to be a lot of sightings reported on newspapers.
yeah,
But then as soon as they were brought out by, I think, the JP Morgans and Rockefellers and Rothschilds, once they brought out the newspaper, you heard nothing about it.
or do you not think like Roswell was a bit of a psyop, sort of like look over here, but and then actual real things were happening somewhere else?
Yeah, there's
No.
other places in the world. What about Antarctica? Why can't anyone go there?
Oh, loads of people go to Antarctica. There's like 2,000 people there right now. Ah.
Uh,
But I don't know why don't like aliens, why don't we see them quite often, and why don't they ever reveal themselves to us? Or are they on different dimensions? Are they scared that we'll go to war with them? Or I don't know. Are they just so advanced that they don't need to like communicate with us or something? I don't know. There's so many could be's. Good evening,
hello,
Rum. Rum is in the
hello,
house.
Rum is back. If that is Rum,
Rendlesham Forest, UFO.
if that is the real Rum, rejoin my Discord, mate. Anyway, yeah. Why aren't they saying hello? Why aren't they saying that they're here? You know, living among us. Don't know. I think there's maybe some sort of immigration.
What, like MI5?
Yeah,
Will
yeah.
Smith?
You know, like
Do
exactly like the Men in Black.
you reckon?
Men in
Like a
Black. You know.
portal? There's a
Yeah.
portal where they're allowed to go. I don't know. It's a possibility. Can't
Well,
rule anything out, really.
the world is massive. You know, if there's places like Roswell, New Mexico, Area 51, if there's places like that in the world, then surely there must be places hidden. Like, look at all the places underground, all the bases underground. Jeez, and in the mountains as well.
Maybe they've just stopped coming here because they can see our technology's getting advanced now, and we could just nuke them or harm ourselves by trying to get there. I don't know. Have you ever seen the film K-Pax? That's a good movie. It in parts of it, he talks about like he reckons he's an alien from another planet, but he talks about there's different like standards of Earths, like planets, like from A to Z, and our planet is like a standard D or something, and like A is like really good, advanced, and the further you go down, the less advanced these planets are. But that's a good film, K-Pax. You never know if that he's a real alien or he's just like a bit mental. But some of the stuff he says like works out.
Yeah.
I'd be more worried about the Satanists in Parliament than something that may or may not exist. That is very
Well,
true. But like, I don't know. It's like information may or may not exist surrounding Parliament. It's whether you can get that information or not.
What if Ron is a Christian? Because God, the Christian way, God said there's only us in the universe and no more. So imagine when we start talking about livable planets and we find
Yeah.
a habitable planet and there's life on another planet. Then what? What are you gonna do then?
I suppose the Bible's outdated. Whether it was true back then, it's 2,000 odd years old now. Like, things have changed. We've discovered new things, so you know.
BBA.
So what were the categories again? Let's have a look.
I think
get
we're
them.
on number 2, extraterrestrials,
We're
beings,
kind of
and
on 1 and 2, aren't we?
yeah.
Extraterrestrials, beings, and aliens. The Perma paradox, Drake's equation, livable planets. You said is your favorite one. Fermi paradox, that's Greyman's favorite one. Secret space programs, I know a bit about that. Some of the names of the companies and that.
Yeah, I think I have posted the link if anyone wants to join and have their say about UFOs and aliens. Grey man, where are you? We need you. We need you for the third one. You can explain to everybody about the Drake's equations. We can talk about livable planets in a bit. I've got a few exoplanets. It's really interesting livable planets. Imagine, you have to just imagine. It's all been confirmed, you know.
What is?
Livable planets. It's just this is the problem. They're waiting for a time where people can handle that there's aliens, other people, beings living among us in the universe, and it's not just us. Once we come to terms with it, then NASA's going to be like, look, out of the 9,500 exoplanets that we've found so far in our galaxy alone,
Is that through like, I don't know, measuring? How have we like discovered these planets? Is it through measuring temperatures or the atmospheres or
yeah, that as well.
observing like, you know, the movement of the star?
Yeah, so when you say the movement of the star, it's not the movement of the
Or
star, but it's the planet that are going past the sun, their star. So then we can see that it's gone past it. So then we know that there's a solar system. the solar system. So then once we see that, you look at a star and then you can see um, that you can see what's going past basically, and then how many is going past and how long it takes to go past.
So it's like a combination of observation, like of different using different instruments, like the James Webb. That's a good way. And like
Well, there's one,
it's,
oh, I forgot to write them down earlier, but there's like 15 telescopes right now in space looking at different
probably
stars
more.
and galaxies. Yeah,
Surely
yeah,
there's
there's
more.
more. Yeah, yeah. But functioning right now, there's about 15 just from the publicized organization. Who knows the Russians and the Chinese and the Japanese and the Indians and all of them? Who knows what they got?
Certain that the Chinese are moving a lot faster than the rest of the world in certain
Yeah,
technologies.
China's got a space station now. There's 2 people living up there.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
there's 2 people there now.
Shit, I didn't even know that.
And the
That's what I mean.
inside,
Our media keeps stuff like that from us.
yeah, the inside looks like a normal spaceship that you call it, a space station, not like the International Space Station where it looks like all wires everywhere. Doesn't look nice. In the Chinese space station, there's screens everywhere. It looks comfortable, It looks like a home. Is there any pictures you can bring up?
Of what side?
The Chinese space station, comparing it to the International Space Station. The inside, the interior.
I'll share the screen quick.
Yes.
So it's a little at the minute.
Yeah, it's a
suppose.
little at the minute.
But then they're going to add more, aren't they? So
yeah.
I bet these are like really light. Like probably that whole thing weighs as much as a house, probably one house. Really light.
Once they start building, we got Ron at the back. You got your camera on. Can we have 3 fingers?
Look at the difference. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? It's a bit of a 90s mess.
Ron, can we have 3 fingers, please? Hello, Ron.
Hi there. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can hear you.
Oh, good. Thanks very much for having me on.
How you doing? You all right?
Thank you very much for having me on.
Where are you speaking from?
I'm in Gold Coast, Australia.
Hello, Australia.
I'm just very interested to speak about Christian things because I think the earlier speaker, I disagree with a lot of what he said, and it's just an interesting topic for me.
What was it?
Um, I can't really exactly remember right now, so I'm just happy to sit in the background and just to let you to continue to talk. Thank you very much.
All right.
So what was we on about? The Fermi paradox or Drake's equation? Is that next?
Yeah. Where is Gray, man? We can get him on, and But if he doesn't come on, you know more about it than I do.
Well, he like believes from a formulation that there's a number of livable planets in galaxies all
Oh,
around the universe.
what? Who invented this? Who's Drake?
Frank Drake,
Oh, Frank Drake.
I think he was an astronomer.
Oh, he's an astronomer. Yeah, there's a few guys. There's Travis. What's his name? Oh, does anyone know Travis something? Um, he speaks a lot about space and astronomy. Got his name now. Got his surname. But yeah, they talk about how there could be, we can't be alone. We can't be alone. You know, if we're here, then there must be more of us here.
I
Not
suppose
necessarily.
Yes, Ron.
I was just saying, not necessarily. From a Christian perspective,
Yes.
God wants us to be a part of His family in heaven, and so
Okay.
that makes humans quite special in a way, and perhaps even more special in a way that there might even be other planets that God is doing other things on. Who knows? But to me, to want us to be a part of His family puts us on a very high level.
Hold on. Okay. So I need to ask you a question now. Does it say in the Christian Bible, the Christian books, the Christian holy books, um, does it say anything about extraterrestrial beings?
That's a very good question, and one I really can't answer. I'm sorry. I really don't know either way, and I know a lot about the Bible, and it's actually something I'm very interested in at the moment, and I just can't answer either way. But my rough guess would be no.
If you did, it would help me ask the next question. Um, okay. When you find out, can you please come back and let us know?
Okay then.
Yes. Thank you, Ron. Yeah. Yes, Age. Hello, Purple Spliff and Ocam and Mrs. J and Batman as well, and everybody in the chat. Let's do a quick advert in the chat and do the evening register. Put one put one in the chat, everybody, if you bash the like button. Yes. Should have done it at the start, really. So, Ron, what time is it there now?
It's just after 7 in the morning.
Oh, wow. So you're up.
Oh,
Are
I'm
you
watching the Masters.
rugby?
No, the Masters golf.
Oh, golf.
And just one other thing, I just wanted to say that there's just so much that we don't understand. And like, for example, Nikola Tesla, I've been understanding a lot about him recently, and it just seems so much is covered up, and we, for example, we're never taught history, and history is covered up for 100 years ago. So imagine 500 or 1,000 years ago. There's just so much nonsense in this world, and it's just it's all so difficult to comprehend. So it's good to have a kind of this kind of channel to talk about things. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Cool, man. Well, we always welcome contributions to the show. Any view is welcome. We're not gonna get over ourselves shouting and screaming with each other. It's always mutual. It's always calm here.
I smoke a lot of weed, so that sounds good.
Oh yeah, I think we all do here. We all do. Yeah. Right now, I've got some Stardog.
Excellent.
What about yourself?
I'm smoking mango.
Oh yeah. What about you, Age?
I got some Kush
Oh,
and some cereal milk. That's it. Forget the name.
How disgusting is it that the establishment keeps it to themselves, and yet rules for them, rules for us. It's just beyond comprehension.
Mrs. J has commented, the Bible and aliens. Yes, she says. Exodus 22.21. Do you know this one?
Not not offhand. Sorry, I'd be interested in hearing what it is exactly.
And she also says, and in the version in the Europea, believe that God is an alien.
I can't really comment on that kind of thing. The only thing I'd say is that it's so important to understand that there is so much evil in this world, and it's all from Satan. And the most important thing is to get to heaven, and so Christians already are in heaven, and so people who aren't Christians, it's so important for Christians to try to help them to understand that there's so much evil compared to good, and heaven is completely holy and good, and that kind of thing.
But my understanding is, doesn't heaven only exists in the afterlife?
Well, I mean, technically, yes. But some people, not me, but some people speak of, being shown heaven in this life. But technically, yes, in the afterlife. My point is that we just believe in Jesus. We go to heaven, and that's all. I mean, people. In recent minutes in this speech, in this stream, sorry, people have spoken about history, and if we go back in history, all of history in this world is evil, and there's so much evil and there's good and bad, and then there's heaven. Heaven's totally holy and good, and we just need to get out of this world and look at the perspective of heaven as a Christian. That's what I'm saying.
Even if everyone had their own planet, there will still be evil in the world, in each world, because people will want more.
It's not really about that though. It's about how heaven is, and then Satan was kicked out of heaven to this planet, and then God sees this planet as a kind of a like a greenhouse, as far as it's a very difficult situation for the most beautiful flowers to go through, though. And they do come through that difficult situation, growing into the most beautiful flowers, most beautiful plants. And that's what God sees. And so it's a difficult life, it's a shit life, and it's a hard life, it's a tough life. But it's this life, and it's what happens to us before heaven. As long as we believe in God, that's all.
Well, if we lived in a society where we was comfortable and we didn't have to work 12 hours a night, um, and it was a livable planet, not like it is now, stressful planet, poverty, so many stuff going on in the world, so many matters going on in the world. But if we lived on a better planet, so now the current society that we're living in, religion works. Hold on, Purple Spliff. Just give me a sec. Religion works in the current society, but if society was to change and life would be more easier, I think people will turn away from God and just go with life.
I completely appreciate what you're saying. Couldn't agree more.
If culture was different, maybe religion is not the way.
The
But
thing is, though, the truth.
there's still division.
Sorry, go on.
There's still division with religion.
The thing is, though, the truth is objective. And so, to me, the truth is that God created everything and there is heaven. And all we have to do is believe in God and to go to heaven. All the rest of it is bullshit. Imagine going through all this bullshit and you don't go to heaven. That's one of the perspectives I have.
Well, you can't complain when you're dead.
Say again?
You can't complain when you're dead.
I don't understand. What are you trying to say?
Well, you're saying, what happens if we don't go to hell or heaven? Then what? Well, we can't complain. When we're dead, we're dead, you know. We might just rot
I suppose you
and
got to act and be a good human, like as if you are going to go to heaven. I don't know. And if it doesn't exist, then I don't know. Don't put your whole life on it. I suppose be thankful every day.
I agree. Being thankful is a very big part of life, and I might just step back, guys. And I really appreciate the chance to have my say, and I might just step back for a while. And once again, thanks for the opportunity, and take care, guys. Bye bye.
It's all
all
good.
right. Take it easy, Ron. Oh, he's staying backstage. Oh, all right. So let's move over to livable planets then.
Livable planets.
NASA has confirmed over 9,000 different exoplanets. And if you don't know what exoplanets are, that's planets that could host life.
9,000.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the guest at the back. Let's bring him on.
So what's the point? We can't even talk.
Hello, Purple
Wait until
Spliff
he
and
puts you on.
girlfriend.
Oh yeah, here we go. Hi local. How's it going, man?
Hello. Not too bad,
Yep.
thanks.
Yeah, cool. No, my girlfriend wanted a bit of a say, but you know, we've got opinions. You're talking about like God and spirituality and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even say the word God, because it's, to me, God is a dirty word. It's been used to justify really bad things in the past, terrible atrocities. So I don't
What
like to
has
use
God
that word.
done for you? What do you think God has done right or wrong for you?
I prefer to use the phrase higher power, because that's more accurate.
No, it's not.
It is a higher power,
Can I say something?
but I don't follow any religion. I'm free. I just believe I do my own thing and trust my own instincts.
So you're free, but you're saying there could be a higher power.
No, there is a higher power, but it doesn't control us.
There is a higher power, and they're what controlling us.
It's not controlling us. No, we can do our own thing.
This is Richard's girlfriend, and sorry, I do have an accent, but hopefully you will understand exactly what I'm gonna say. So I completely disagree with Richard, because I have experienced. I had a ghost at my place, and who actually told me.
Sure.
Who actually told me?
Incubus.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, so basically he actually told me, you know, he committed suicide, he was from Scotland and stuff, you know, but he stayed in my place for quite some time until I actually had to get rid of him. So I had to call this couple, Jeremy and Jane, in Leicestershire and stuff, and they had to get rid of him. They had to send him back to heaven, because apparently so when you commit suicide, it's a sin. So you do not go to heaven straight away, but you go to this parallel world. Not hell. Richard, shush. Not hell or anything, you know, obviously, you know, if you commit, you know, completely criminal things, like, you know, like you kill someone, or, you know, then you go to hell. Yes.
Okay.
But if you commit suicide, you do not go to heaven straight away, but you go to this parallel world. And I did ask him, I said, is it a horrible place, you know, to be in? And he said, no, it's literally, it's like the same place as like we live in, you know, it's like houses and everything, and they have sex and they have food and all that stuff, you know, but they all want to go to heaven, you know, but you have to cross to heaven somehow. So so I ended up calling Jane and Jeremy, and I said, look, you know, I've got a ghost in my place.
Jane and Jeremy.
Yeah, Leicestershire. They do this. They do them things. You know, it's like I have no idea how they do it. But I literally, I was on the phone. I was on the phone to them.
Ghostbusters.
But they sent him. His name was Peter, 33 years old. I have no idea how they did it, but they sent him to heaven, and apparently he was crossing and everything. And Jane was, you know, talking to him while she was on the phone to me, and it was really, really weird. I have never experienced nothing like it in my life. Never, ever in my life.
Hold on,
seriously.
so what you before you called them, this Jane and what was it? Jane and who?
Jeremy.
Jane and Jeremy. Before you called them, what was happening?
Oh, I was literally, he was sleeping in my bed. He, you know, I could hear him breathing, and you know, I literally, when we started to communicate, communicate, because
Yeah.
I knew, because I knew, because of them 2 fingers, sticking in my mattress and stuff, I thought, oh my God, I couldn't even, I couldn't, well, I couldn't
Freaky.
sleep.
That's
It
freaky,
is
man.
freaky. And anyway, so at first, what was happening, the way he was communicating to me, I did say, I said, I'm going to ask you yes or no. I said, once for yes, 2 for no. And he used to push his foot against my foot in my bed. Okay. So every time I would ask a question, I could feel, this touch on my foot, like once for yes, 2 for no. So the next stage was he was pinching my finger. He was actually pinching my finger for once. I even have to talk to him because I could understand what he was saying to me telepathically. So it was really, really strange, really, really strange.
You think he was an angel
No,
or a demon? I think he's a demon.
no, I don't think he was a demon. He was just a lost soul.
That's all.
That's
Okay.
all.
Well,
Wandering
so
through
let me
places.
ask you.
He just needed help. He just needed
let-
help.
let me there's a few questions, but let me sum it up.
Yeah.
So I don't take too much time on this. Did something tragic happen to you for you to start feeling like there was some sort of spirit talking to you? Did something tragic happen to you in that period of time?
Well,
Possibly.
possibly, but I'm not crazy. I'm telling you exactly what has happened.
So maybe because of this tragic thing that has happened, you overthought it. So then the brain can do this, and you can see illusions. And then
No,
you think,
it was not that at all. Please don't try to make me to look crazy, okay? Because I'm not.
no,
And
I'm
I know
not.
exactly what happened.
She's not. She ain't crazy.
I know
I'm not
exactly
saying
what
you're
happened,
crazy.
and it doesn't
I
matter
won't
what
say you're
anyone says
crazy.
to.
I
It
won't say
doesn't
that.
matter what anyone says to me. I know exactly what happened to me. Okay,
Okay, so
no
we
one
can-
can convince me
This
any
isn't.
further.
To be fair though, babe,
can
this isn't.
talk
This isn't a
about
ghost
it.
hunting channel. And
No,
stuff.
it's not.
It's just a different. You're just giving you a different angle, and she is talking real. So,
Yeah,
I
no,
know
there's
she's not making it up.
there's
I was
many
with her at the
angles.
time. It was really weird, mate.
Purple Spliff, there's many angles.
Mm-hmm.
So
Course.
this is what I'm saying. Instead of going through all the questions, let me just
Yeah.
sum it up with all the
Go on.
different directions we can go with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the ghost theory, I've got experience in that as well. So this is
Mhm.
what I'm saying. Let's go back. Maybe something tragic happened. So then let's talk about that, and then let's decide if it is that, or if it was to contribute. And then we can talk about another one. Maybe well, we have to go through it.
I've got my own
But,
angle on,
yeah.
on God and religion anyway, so it's probably not the same as everybody else's. Thanks, babe. It's the ashtray.
What about UFOs and aliens and livable
Yeah.
planets?
Fuck. I believe in aliens, definitely. I think there's a theory that you might have heard. Well, it's from David Icke, I suppose, but that like some of us, the aliens interbred with some of it, not all of us, but some of us, and they're the hybrids. But who knows who has alien DNA in them and who doesn't? I don't know.
Reptilians or.
I wonder if they could do a DNA test for that, like universal Jeremy Kyle. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely believe, and I believe they're friendly, and they're not going to intervene on what's going on now on the planet, because it's just too fucked. We're all just fighting with each other, and like there's a lot of people losing, and they shouldn't be.
Do you think there's like a galactic like fucking parliament somewhere?
Oh yeah, I reckon there must be.
But they don't.
Universal
they don't,
Federation of Morality.
But they only include like planets that have found all the other planets, if you know what I mean. Like we haven't found them yet, so it's got to be somewhere. Isn't it?
But I think they're just waiting patiently for us humans down here to sort our fucking shit out and start having some peace with each other before they come down and talk to us. They're probably scared.
This could link to bullet point number 5. Maybe the secret space program.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, we're stoned.
Federation.
Everyone's stoned tonight, man. That's good. I reckon Jesus was stoned tonight.
Yeah, Jesus had to be a stoner, man. Wandering around the desert on a camel. Fuck, nothing to do all day. Come on. Muslims don't drink. They don't drink around that part of the country, that part of the world. So it had to be weed or hash.
Oh my god!
You wanna read about the lost 18 years of Jesus as well? There's been a couple of books written on it. Still got to read them, but yeah. How much of a like fucking party and drug head Jesus was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't want to put those in the Bible. They left all that juicy stuff out, didn't they?
Were you trying to say that Jesus was like a
Cover up.
drug head and stuff?
He's probably a party head. Yeah, probably partied, naked chicks and stuff.
No, no, Jesus doesn't drink.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what I think. Purple Spliff. Moses, he saw the burning fire.
Burning
the
bush.
Burning bush.
Yes, yes.
It was
It
him
had to
just
be.
on psychedelics. That's what it was.
Had to be Mary Jane, didn't it? Mary Jane all day. Who's this other guy on panel? I've seen him before, but I don't think I know him. Can you put his name up?
Age Case.
Oh yeah, AgecaseV. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. I've seen him on chats and stuff. Yeah, respect, man.
I only really come on there with local now. Don't really do much on YouTube anymore.
He does.
You don't go on many other channels.
No, not anymore. I used to, but
yeah. The more you go on, the more fucking flies you attract. So they're just buzzing around you and trying to get at you and like pick you apart and it's like fuck off, man. Most of the trolls in the chat that they don't come on panels, so they don't actually show themselves or show their face or anything. I usually show my face, but I don't look great at the moment. I had a bad accident on my bike the other week and got a big, massive cut on my head. Hey, Batman says Jesus was a dealer. Possibly. A peace dealer. I bet. Well, cannabis isn't a drug anyway. It's a plant. I mean, it has chemicals in it, psychoactive chemicals, but it's still natural. It grows everywhere. Obviously, God or the Creator would want us to use it because it grows everywhere and it's got a million uses, all of them positive. Yo. I'll pass the mic back to my girlfriend. She's got something to say.
Oh, no, I don't. Not anymore. How are you doing, guys?
Have a chat to Local. He's the host.
Hello.
Local.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing, guys?
So
We're good.
you
We're
guys,
good.
you guys have said you don't like using the word God.
No, I don't.
I do.
Dirty
I do.
word.
I do. Not me. I never said that. I
God.
do. I believe in God, and yes, I'm Christian Orthodox. I'm actually Ukrainian born. So yeah. So no, I would never say that because I do believe in God.
No, but you don't go to church or anything. You.
I don't have to. I don't have
So
to. You don't. You don't
you're
have
a
to go to
Christian then?
church. Sorry.
You're Orthodox Christian, yeah?
Yeah. Hmm.
So does it say anything in the Orthodox Christian holy
Bible.
books or Bibles or anything like that? Does it say anything about extraterrestrial beings?
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, at all.
No.
No.
So what happens if one of these space agencies comes out and says, look, we found a planet that has got life on it?
Mm.
What happens then? Would you say, oh,
I'll be straight on it. I'll be like, yeah, I'll be the first one to go on to this project, and yeah, I'll be the first one. Yes. So.
Rocket to the moon.
Mm. I think, do you know, it's like Richard said, you know, he believes in, you know, aliens and things like that, you know, so do I, you know, but I think they're two separate things, you know. God is God, you know, and he does exist. I know 1,000,000% he does exist because I went through it, you know, with this ghost, you know, in my home, and I know exactly what's going on now. I'm not scared of dying anymore. For some reason, I just don't. And I think, yeah, they're aliens, of course. Yeah, of course they are. You know, there are other planets with life on it, and yeah, I do believe in it. And it's funny though, you know, I was thinking about it the other day, you know, because it's sort of difficult to understand, you know, how universe works, because it's like
Mystery.
it's not only huge, but we have no idea where it ends because we don't know. And then does it
there
really
is no
ever?
ending? There
Yeah,
is no ending in space. It just keeps going.
yeah,
Or
I
is it
know,
expanding? It's one of the two, isn't it?
but
Was it ever small to begin with?
Yeah, I know
yeah, but
exactly.
it's so difficult to accept it. You know, it's like your mind
So
just, you know, your mind just cannot accept, you know, the fact that there is like an eternity, you know, like to life and also to space and infinity, absolute infinity. Yes, it's, yeah, I find it really fascinating.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah,
You like that kind of stuff.
yeah. So yeah. Come on in, say something.
Do you know any exoplanet names?
Pluto.
Does anyone?
No.
Pluto even a planet anymore? I think they said it wasn't. Used to be, but now it's not. All right?
Europa, isn't that one?
Europa.
No, that's a planet in our solar system.
Okay.
No, exoplanets are other planets in the habitable zone or the
In other galaxies.
zone. Yeah. No. In our galaxy.
The Milky Way.
Yeah, in our Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Just one galaxy, one Milky Way. All the solar systems in the galaxy. You have to remember our galaxy from one point to the other is 100,000 light years across.
Wow.
124,000, isn't it?
124,000. There we go.
Blimey.
Take a long time to walk it.
Yeah.
Also have a jetpack at least.
Even if you are traveling to see the light, it's not enough.
I think in Earth's existence we've gone round it like 25 times or something.
Stars and stuff.
No, like
Telescope.
16 times.
Was it
Telescope.
16? I thought it was more.
Do you know what?
Go on.
You
sorry.
sound like the guy who's got a telescope at home.
No, I don't. I like this subject. I like astronomy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Astrology.
Who doesn't like theorizing that there could be another Earth?
Like a parallel Earth.
No,
Doppelganger.
just we're not the only. Well, we know there's other planets and eco-planets like Ross 12-8b is a confirmed Earth-sized planet orbiting in its habitable zone. Distance is 11 light years away from here. It's a suitable. It's got an atmosphere. It's got everything. It's suitable for liquid water.
How far is that away from us?
128b. That's a planet.
How far is that away?
11 light years.
Oh, that's
Yeah, close enough.
close enough.
Yeah, so we're safe. Oh gosh.
That's a crap. That's a crap.
We've got Proxima b. That's only 4.2 light years away.
To be honest, it's like we shouldn't be really thinking about planets or anything. We should be thinking about God, because, like I said, He does exist, and when we die, we go to different, places, but we all end up. He does forgive. God does forgive people from making mistakes and everything.
This is my problem. This is my problem.
Go on.
I got with the God theory. This is my problem. Because there isn't no actual proof, I can't believe it.
Right.
To be honest, there is, but you have to experience yourself. I have, so I know 100 million %, that God exists, and there is no one in this world. There is no one in this world can try and convince me any different, because I know now, because what I went through, so I know exactly what's going on, and God does exist, and hell does exist. So like I said, there are three stages. Like I said, there are three stages. So you either go straight to heaven, or you don't, because there is a parallel world in the middle. Okay, so people that make mistakes and commit suicide and things like that, just so they go to parallel. And if you're really, really bad, obviously you go to hell. And hell, apparently, it is horrendous, absolutely horrendous, screaming and.
This is what a person would say that follows the Christian religion.
That's it. I can say that's hearsay. That's hearsay, Your Honour. You just heard that somewhere, that hell's like that, but
hell is a place on earth, you know. War is hell, you know. What's going on in Ukraine? That's hell.
I
The people
used to
that live there.
work on a till in Lidl's, and
Yeah.
I've served
That's hell.
the priest.
Filthy, bro.
I've served the priest. I've served the
Yeah.
imam. I've served the Catholic priest. I've served an African priest, and they've
Mhm.
all said the same thing when I asked them the same question. They've all said they can't think outside the box. They have to follow and say what it says in the book. That's it.
Yeah. But who knows how many people wrote that and how many times it's been changed and edited along the way. Like loads. Bits left out. You know.
King
Just-
James Bible.
They never tell the whole story. They can't. They were written too long ago. They just can't. They didn't
Yeah, but
didn't foresee the internet, did they? How much that would take over the world.
Yeah, but Richard, I didn't read the story. I told you exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what happened to me, and I know exactly.
But you're talking about hell, that's hearsay because you've heard
Well,
that's what hell's like. Fire and burning and screaming and
no, not burning. No, it's not like that.
Mhm.
Apparently, it's not like that. So hell is like, it's like an empty place, and people are screaming and stuff. It's just empty. You literally you're just on your own.
Hell is
So
loneliness,
that's freaking hell.
isolation.
Isolation, absolutely. It literally just like 4 walls. And
That's the
you have
best.
no idea.
Imagine being away from this crazy dystopia. That's the best feeling in the world.
Oh, there's higher levels. There's definitely higher levels reality. I love them. Heaven is a place on earth as well. We can make heaven. We can make earth heaven again, like Garden of Eden, if we just stop poisoning the place and the atmosphere and the food and the water and everything. Just we could be healthy again. But the wrong people are in power, and it's like we've got no fucking chance at the moment.
Richard, what are you on about? Seriously.
What about the state of the planet?
Are you guys smoking any drugs?
No, I just got a bit of Stardog. It's quite strong stuff.
Me as
Yeah,
well.
it does get you thinking a bit deeper and thinking a bit more.
So, Age, do you know anything about exoplanets or livable planets?
Not too much, really. No, if I'm honest.
Sure, somebody's written a few books about them
Yeah,
somewhere.
I'm like more interested. I've been learning like loads over the years about it, but I'm more interested in sort of how they prove it, how the instruments they use to take photos of faraway planets, and what is it, parallax as well. I think that's a more like mathematical way of doing it. Parallax.
Yeah. Perspective.
Yeah.
That's the one.
How sort of different positions of objects are viewed in space from far away and stuff.
Plus the observer effect.
Stellar parallax, I think it's called.
Quantum theory and stuff. Yeah, the observer effect. Are you an atheist then, Local? I'm sensing you are. Or not?
I'm an agnostic.
You're agnostic, yeah. So you're not really sure. You know there's something up there, but you haven't really decided yet, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
You could say. I haven't been proven either way, so
No,
I can't
I'm
make a decision whether
I'm a
it does or
spiritualist,
doesn't
definitely.
exist.
I'm a humanist and a spiritualist. I don't believe in God or religion.
Can I ask you,
Believe in me.
is your name Mick?
No one's called Mick.
No. Okay, cool. It sounds like someone I know
Believe it or not,
really, really
babes,
well.
some people don't. Some of us don't like to give our real names on here.
Okay.
We're safer, behind a pseudonym.
Okay.
Hence, Purple Spliff.
Okay.
But yeah, it's cool.
Anyway, guys, can I ask you, because it's so close to my heart at the moment. So what do you think about this Ukrainian war, Russian invasion?
I don't care.
I do.
Well, no, I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because how many other wars are going on in the world that aren't being talked about?
True.
Yeah, fancy.
Yeah, but this
This
one
is a
is
pretty big one, though.
this one is a special one. It's like Russian invasion Ukraine, which is like, my father is Russian, my mum is Ukrainian.
No.
So
What's
half and half.
That's like my
And
girlfriend. Or ex.
what? No. Hold on. What's
Same.
so special? What's so special about this war, and not about the other wars, the invasions?
No, they're all
countries in other
important.
countries.
They're all important.
You all important, absolutely, all important. But this one is special for the reason why it's because we're like brothers and sisters. It's like Russians, Ukrainians. Like I said, my father is Russian, my mum is Ukrainian. So who do I love more? You know what I mean? It's like
Kind of stuck in the
You're
middle.
both humans. You're both human. You're all humans. You need to love each other. You said your mum is this and your dad is that. Which one am I gonna love more? That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard in my life.
I know it is ridiculous, but this is it's just an example that I just just literally showed to you, because obviously I love my mum and dad, so it's like it's unbelievable. But the fact that what is happening there right now is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. It's like, where the hell, did they all come from? It's just unbelievable.
The United States of America. That's where it all came from.
Yeah, they have started it. Yeah, in 2014. Yeah, they have started it all.
You should see some of the footage though. If you haven't seen the footage, they're bombing like flats. Whole blocks of flats are just completely gutted. Like there's nothing, just nothing
Well,
left.
that
But
happens in every wars. That happens in all wars.
yeah.
You
Pregnant
can't
women
expect-
dying
you
and
can't-
children getting bombed.
yeah, you
It's just
can't
awful.
you can't expect less in a war.
It's happening in Israel as well, but just in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When's
In
it
a
gonna end?
slower way.
terrible.
Palestine.
Palestine, yeah.
It's a sad. The only winners are like the arms companies, basically.
Yeah.
Exactly, the arms dealerships. Yeah.
But just what really pisses me off, right? It's them bloody Russians, go and rape our Ukrainian women, like 6 people at a time. At the time, they rape them. Then they enter our apartments or houses and they steal things. They take things and send it back to Russia or where they're from. I have no idea who they employed, to do this to Ukraine. But seriously, it just, I think Ukrainian just had enough, just really had enough. And they have become so united. It's unbelievable. They're so united. Women are cooking, for the soldiers, it's like they're all fed, well dressed and everything. I just don't understand. What would a fucking Russia want? What do they want? Land? Is it all the wants? But Ukrainians are not going to let them. Anyway.
Geopolitics, isn't it, I
Milwana,
suppose.
Milwana says no world leader are asking for peace. They're all are going along with the narrative, and peeps are dying. FFS,
It's true.
not good if it's true.
Mm. Yeah, I agree. But I think it's like Putin is one of them leaders that I would literally probably shoot myself, if I had the chance.
I don't understand why more wars aren't being promoted, and not just one war.
Because you got like certain people that control the narrative, the media, innit? And when it's America going to war, it's different. Or when the British or NATO go to war, it's different to when China or Russia or a small country like Iraq goes to war. They don't like it, I suppose.
Yeah, but don't you think it was quite embarrassing, by Iraq War, when Tony Blair and President Bush, it's like went into this stupid war with Iraq, and then there was no proof of any nuclear
Weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
There weren't any weapons of mass destruction. Donald Trump
No.
even said it himself
Mm.
when he was president. He looked and he saw and he found out that there was no weapons of mass destruction.
Nothing at all. Yeah, nothing at all.
Liars.
Yeah.
Hypocrites and liars.
Mm. Like Richard says, hypocrites and liars. Yeah. Mm.
Stop voting for him.
Yeah. There's so many crimes committed by parliaments and prime ministers and presidents, and it's got to stop now, because it's like people are the one, we are, the ones, to tell.
I know they're doing it for the good of the people.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, yeah.
We don't believe them, they do.
Beliefs
They're
and
doing
fears.
all of that, yeah. Sorry, what's the age?
Beliefs and fears, isn't it, I suppose?
Fear.
Different beliefs and different fears.
So let's go back to livable planets, because we're completely off topic. Let's talk a little bit more about livable planets, and then we go over to
Are we on a
secret.
livable planet? Yeah, that's what Batman said.
Well, we are on
Thinking
a
as well.
livable planet.
Sorry.
What do you call a livable planet? Is it oxygen?
It's a number of
or
factors,
is it
isn't
light?
it?
Water to drink.
The amount of sun,
Is it the flowing of water?
nitrogen in the soil, I suppose. I don't know. Fair news.
I haven't put that much wine. Oh, you're running out of wine. Oh, I've got coffee anyway.
They say Glazy 581c is exactly the same as planet Earth,
Yeah.
it's only a red planet, so everything is red.
That doesn't
What,
sound
like-
good.
Yeah.
Can't everything be green instead?
Well, no, the planet is red, isn't it? So everything is red. They're saying
Mars?
it's exactly the same, but
Living on Mars.
What is it they call it? Elon Musk was going on about they want to geoform Mars or something, where they spread like trees on it, and it will eventually, over hundreds of years, might
little
become
rivers.
a bit like Earth.
oh, what, like spread seeds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Spores.
That's a good idea.
Spores and more.
That's a really good idea. Imagine that happens. Greenery grows. everywhere.
Terraform, innit? Terraforming, geoforming, terraforming. That's the word.
Yeah.
Then we can go.
Forming.
We can go and mess up another planet. Hey.
He
Surely
also-
there'll be like certain laws before you can live there, like
No
it'll
fly
be a-
tipping. No
yeah,
fly
it'd be a
tipping on Mars.
carbon-free world, innit? I suppose.
Yeah. Litterbugs will be assassinated on sight.
Get your ass to Mars. Have you ever seen that? What's it called? Oh, fucking hell. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Let's read the chat.
I forget what it's called now.
Ferment potatoes for vodka. Simples. Yeah, fair comment, Hugh Jasper.
Hey,
Jasper.
I think if Elon Musk does reach planet Mars, it will probably kickstart the space industry big time. Everyone will want to go to Mars.
That is a very good point, Mohammed Shafiq. You can't have a carbon-free world when there's humans are carbon-based, I suppose. Maybe. That's very true.
Oh, marijuana, that's a good idea. Yeah,
Unless
ChatGPT
you
to
just
write
ate
your CV,
vegetables,
guys.
that's it.
Batman, where is it? Is it in London? I'll go if it's in London.
Musk mentioned detonating nuclear weapons above it to produce an atmosphere on Mars.
Why? So just looking at the screen, man, like, what's this thing in the middle in orange? Fermi paradox, Drake's equation. I never heard of that before. What's that all about?
I don't really know what the Fermi paradox is. Someone was going to, I think Greyman was going to come on and talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Drake's equation is like, it's a mathematical formula that sort of states there's livable planets in the universe, other like the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what the Fermi paradox is. Let's have a look.
Well, there's definitely a possibility. I think it's an infinite universe, so there could be anything out there. Parallel worlds and virtual worlds, everything. Can't be, can't have a closed mind about this. Gotta open it. Gotta keep it open.
The Fermi
Do you know what?
paradox is a contradiction between high probability of the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations in the universe and the lack of evidence
Absolutely.
for it.
Do you know what? When I was little, I must have been about, I don't know, 12 years old. And I was outside playing with my friends and stuff, and there was this massive ball, it's like literally, it's like shiny, it's like orange, in the sky. It looked, I don't know, I can't explain. It was very low, and yeah, it was like orangey color, and everyone just stopped, just looking at it. But then it just disappeared into like thin air, literally, just like it was like smoke or something, you know. But there was definitely a ball, you know, so I did see something, you know, for sure, 100%. Not just me, but other, you know, other people did as well. So
Yeah, it was
Huh?
UFOs or aliens.
yeah, well, I think so.
Mhm.
Well,
Aliens in Ukraine. It's official.
not just in Ukraine, they're all over the place.
Anyway, there's a wide, flat surface, I suppose. Flat plane can land their craft.
No, Rich, but seriously, you don't believe it's like you don't believe that there is no another planet, you know, with a life just like ours
It must be.
in the universe.
It
Of
must be.
course, I reckon there are
Can't be the only
millions.
ones.
There are millions.
Can't be the only ones.
Of course not.
Billions. Just
What's
just
the
in our
nearest
galaxy.
exoplanet local?
The nearest exoplanet is Proxima Centauri B and C.
I've heard of that. What? How far is that?
4.2 light years.
So like 4 or 5 years it would take to get there.
No. They want to send a little craft there. So it'll get slingshot in that direction. It will take about 40 years to get there.
Woo!
Blimey.
Okay.
So
But,
that's not too far. That's still one lifetime, 40 years.
But no, hold on. Apparently there are these black holes, you know, which can take you through a lot faster than that.
Wormholes.
Wormholes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Russians call it
Portals to other dimensions.
Russians call it black holes.
Bend,
So,
it bends the space between space, you know.
yeah.
It
Deep
connects one
Space
point.
Nine.
It folds, it bends space, and it connects the two end dots together, and you leap from there to there.
Or they've even
Yeah.
thought about like freezing people for like say 100 years.
Mm.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
you travel for 100 years to a planet and then unfreeze them.
Yeah.
Crazy thought.
Hibernation.
What are the
I get it.
chances, seriously, to be
Cryogenics.
unfrozen? Oh gosh, yeah. Apparently, Simon Cowell wants to freeze himself when he is dead.
That's like Idiocracy. Have you ever seen the film Idiocracy?
No, I've heard of it.
No.
Is it good?
Oh, it's a brilliant film. He gets frozen in the future, and he wakes up, and it's just everyone's dumb, and everything's like stupid, and it's just funny. It's a funny film.
Oh, is it the one with they grow the plants with some soda and not water?
Yeah.
Right, I've seen
And
that,
the guy who's frozen, he's like an average guy, like sort of us lot, and he's not, no one special, but he goes there and he's the most like cleverest guy in the world because everyone's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's funny, and he becomes a president and all that shit. And
Sounds good.
Mm.
Let's give that a watch.
So, sounds like Ukrainian president.
yeah,
Comedian actor and stuff, and oh, sorry. You have to laugh about things like that, seriously.
You don't laugh, you'll cry.
I know.
Which I prefer.
Anyway, my dad is into all this Egyptian pyramids and stuff, and apparently he knows so much about it. And
Ancient
oh my God, yeah,
civilizations.
he spent like
Oh, we did that a few shows ago. We did about the
Yeah.
pyramids, didn't we?
Right.
Yeah.
oh, did you?
Already
About
covered that.
5 shows ago or something. Yeah.
Can we still listen to it back?
Yeah, they're still there, I think.
Cool.
But yeah, that was a great. It's interesting. Like,
Make some really good points.
Hmm. Yeah.
is there
you
any
should-
in Ukraine? That would be interesting to know.
you should get in contact with my father, seriously, because he's driving us all nuts, absolutely nuts, with his pyramids and stuff. You know, his calculations, and he's working for the nights, and he's calculating things, and apparently he knows something that I don't know. And oh my God, it is non-stop. You know, we've got a huge garden in Ukraine at the house. So he put this massive steel pyramid in the middle of the garden. Right. So
Sculpture.
he's going absolutely nuts about this bloody pyramids and stuff. And apparently he knows something I don't know. But he won't tell me because I wouldn't listen to him. One night, there was one night, and I was so tired, and he really wanted to talk to me about it. And I was like, Dad, I'm going to go to sleep. And he was like, that's it. I'm not going to tell you what I know, blah, blah, blah. You know, I was like, okay, all right. That's fine. But oh, it's so funny, though. It can be so funny.
It's not funny, it's sad. Now you don't know the secret.
I know. That's exactly what he says to me.
Well, he's right.
Yes.
You need
He's
to
right.
charge your phone.
Microphone's there. Yeah.
The battery is really low.
15% battery. That's cool. So, is having any more guests on local, or is it just us boring bastards tonight?
Well, yeah, it's us. If anyone does want to jump on the link is pinned.
Yeah.
anyone can
Seems
join.
like open panel styling.
Red Lioness 2019 commented, all these UFOs are military. Well, this comes to our fifth bullet point: secret space programs.
No, I don't think so. That's not true.
It can't all be military. Sometimes people mistake, alien craft for drones or military craft, but
see, that's the point. That's
not all the time.
that's something that you can talk about.
Yeah.
Drones.
Mhm.
So what we got now, like our technology, the military technology, is like 10 years advanced, 20 years advanced, something like that.
Yeah.
They need to test them somehow. So yeah.
We be the guinea pigs.
But like, if you think about it though, going back to like 1947 with Roswell, all the sort of UFO sightings, they're all that sort of space disc. Nowadays they're a bit different. It's not, I don't know. It's almost like they've changed in 50, 60 human years. When you would have thought, I don't know.
Well, let's wait and see. Sure, the future will reveal itself in time. Just have to wait and see.
Space tourism. or like further exploration, that will help.
For fuck's sake, I thought we were living in a simulation. Yeah, possibly. But like, for whose benefit are we being simulated for? Is it just a joke to some cosmic aliens somewhere? We just
They feed off our energy.
In somebody's, lab. That's crazy though. I don't know. It's got to be free. Got to be free to explore and do our own thing, man. Star trekking across the universe.
Can we see that photo of the logos? Which logos? What, the ones on the picture? These ones, I think. I don't know.
That's a good point on my side. Can't really launch anything into space without making quite a racket. Quite a racket. Let's put in a fine
Oh yeah, I
point.
need to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I need to sort that out.
There was a trend of housewives sitting in pyramids in the living rooms in the 70s, if I remember right. There you go.
That's funny.
Idiocracy. That's the one. I'm going to check that out, definitely. Oh, it's nice. It's nice being on. I don't know where Local's gone. You still there?
Local.
Somebody's doing Nobble in the chat, so you must be there.
He's maybe having a spliff, or I don't know.
He's not on camera though, is he?
I've just got to catalog.
Having a piss.
No, I just got to
Good answer.
catalog.
Just got to sniff some ketamine.
Get kettle on.
Kettle on. I just did that. First coffee in hours. God, it feels good. I love coffee. And you love your wine.
I think we was talking about it last week, about Elon Musk and how he's made space travel cheaper, and possibly in our lifetime, when we're really old, like we might be able to travel at a cheaper price. But,
Hopefully. What's it cost now to get to the moon? £1 million?
I couldn't say. I don't know.
Richard Branson can afford
a
it.
lot more.
Mm.
I think it's probably £1 million just to go up into space.
How about an insurance policy if you die on the way?
Well, I think you used to be able to pay the Russians in Kazakhstan, but I don't think you can anymore. I think their Soyuz rockets are too old now, and
V2s. What's gonna keep my hair dry? Oh, it gets so hot. Yeah.
Alexa,
The battery needs charging.
play Emily Sunday. Hurts.
Well, we got to pop off, man. Don't want to fuck up your copyright or whatever. But thanks for having us on.
That's all good.
Cool.
It was a good chat, man.
Yeah, man.
Take
Thanks.
it easy.
You too, guys.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Thanks for jumping on. Take it
No
easy,
worries.
guys.
See you in a bit.
Peace out.
Big up, Local.
We got Purple Spliff and Mrs. Purple Spliff. We got to talk more about that ghostly figure on another live stream. We should talk about that, Age, ghosts and spirits.
Yeah. Or then I don't know, maybe God as well. Or is religion a whole subject of its own?
Well, well, we're gonna have to mention God when it comes to ghosts.
Well, the subjects are endless. The
Guys in the
subjects are
chat,
endless.
what are the guys in the chat saying? Mohammed is here. Shafiq. Eid Mubarak is soon. End of the month is Eid Mubarak. Happy Eid Mubarak to you. Happy Easter to everybody today. Messiah is here. All right, mate. We got Dewey in the house. Neil Warner. We got Batman. We got Hugh. Hello, Hugh. We got Viper. Red Linus 2019 and Agent X as well. Hello. We've got Outlaw King. We've got Commodore King. Conrad. Yeah, man. So next week, what do you guys in the chat want to speak about next week? What do you want us to discuss next week? Oh yeah, and remember, guys, Age, what's the plan for the 20th show?
20th, yeah. Or after the 20th, maybe, I don't know, do a quiz or something? Fuck knows.
Quiz about what?
A quiz on all the shows we've done, maybe? I don't know.
What, like 100 questions?
No, not 100. We'll be here all day. And you could get like timers up. We should get timers up, and you can get to, yeah. I don't know. We'll think of something.
No, we have like questions. We have the answers. We have like 3 different answers, and yeah, and whoever gets one of the 3 answers, yeah.
Have you done AI? We're gonna work on AI on like a few things.
Have you done AI? Oh, see,
Yeah,
this is
so
something new. No, not AI. We've done AI. No, we've done transhumanism.
yeah.
Um,
But we said we're gonna do a show in a few weeks or months with AI, something a bit special.
yeah, we might even have an AI robot come join us on the panel. So that might be in the works. Batman has said, local, if you can arrange guest medical cannabis would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, medical cannabis is a good talk.
You could even like maybe mycelium as well, because that's
What's
quite.
mycelium?
It's like from mushrooms, or mushroom comes from mycelium. they're finding a lot of things you can use it, just like hemp. Basically, it grows everywhere. A lot of health benefits. But yeah, that'd be a good one. Medical cannabis. I suppose you got boring ones like Brexit or the war in Ukraine, or I don't know. Off the top of my head, I can't really think. Something different, like JFK killing. Bermuda Triangle disappearances. I don't know. Fuck those.
Look what Mohammed Sharif says. ChatGPT is crazy and advancing so quickly. My
Yeah,
kids use it to complete coursework.
yeah.
This is what I'm.
It's
This
quick.
is what I was saying this the other day. Our future doctors and nurses, they're all gonna get their job description from ChatGPT. They're gonna apply for that job with the course that they got thanks to ChatGPT, knowing nothing, you know.
Yeah,
They're gonna be a surgeon, and they're gonna have a body in front of them. In one hand, they're gonna have the razor cutting the body. In the other hand, they're writing, GPT, what do I do next? Or it's going to be the robot doing the surgery, and doctors and nurses just consulting patients before surgery.
yeah, definitely. That's how it will be in the future. Probably should be as well, because it's like, I don't know, it's a lot more accurate than humans. But I don't think they're at a stage of like being safe yet. Maybe they are, but I don't know. Regulation, loads of things.
All right, so we'll decide during the week. Next week we can't do it on the Sunday. I think we have to do it on the Monday.
Yeah,
Is that fine with you, Age?
yeah, man. Any night's good with me, mostly, apart
Yeah,
from
because
Friday.
I'm working Thursday to Sunday. So we can do it Monday.
Yeah. Many subjects to talk about.
Yeah, we'll do so. We'll think of something, innit? I think we've got the cannabis. We've got the what did you want to talk about next week?
I don't know. I could write a list again. Get ChatGPT to
The
write
God.
10 fucking things. There you go. Boom.
We got the
Done.
God and the ghosts and the spirits.
Yeah, that's the one
That's
we
the
could do.
topic. Yeah, all right, cool. I think that sums it all up.
Or French protests. That would be a good one to do once soon. Maybe in the summer when the protests start up
Cover the
again.
French protests. Yeah,
Do a show about
yeah.
protests. Yeah, man. But have a good week, everybody.
All right, cool, man. Thank you guys for joining the
Just been
stream.
emotional.
Yeah. Thank you, Age, for joining the discussion tonight. So we'll see you again, not Sunday, but Monday, 9:30. And yeah, I'll probably put a tally out for you guys to vote which topic to talk about next week
Tally
or the
ho.
week after. Yeah. So catch you all next week on Monday, not Sunday, but Monday, 9:30.